Hello, and welcome to the Borealis Experience. I'm your host, Aurora, and I'm very happy to be spending some time with you today. It is Friday. I don't know what Friday means to you. Maybe it's the day before the weekend can start. And now you can rest and relax and recharge your batteries. Maybe it is the busiest day of your week, like it is for me. I had a lot on my plate today, and I'm very happy that I can make the time now and record this episode for you, and at the same time enjoy this as a time of rest and relaxation. This week I posted a video about men, about what men really need in relationships from our society. And this is why today's episode is about men as well. What do men need? I feel that social media, advertisement, movies, Hollywood. They try to, sell us a very specific image of a man. This is why I love alternative movies so much, and movies from all over the world, especially the ones from Denmark. Very dark sense of humor. But I feel what it does to us is that it sets weird expectations and weird views on how a man is supposed to act and look and behave and relate to you. This episode is not only for ladies today, it is also for men, because I want to know if I'm on a right track here. I want to know if I'm hitting a nerve, if I learned the right lessons, if I made the right conclusions from my experiences. What I've learned is that men are attracted to beauty. And what is beauty? Beauty is not perfection and makeup and nail polish and high heels. Beauty is coming from within. It is a state of being, a state of confidence and well-being, a state of health. And of course, this will radiate into the outside world as well. Men are attracted to women who take really good care of themselves. They are healthy. They know what they want in life. They know how to set boundaries. They have a good sense of humor. They don't take life too seriously. They are playful. They know how to listen. And they know how to receive. I feel this is what a man seeks in a woman. And us women, we focus all too often only on the exterior and try to attract, try to impress. But it's getting really exhausting after a while when it doesn't come from the inside, when it's just trying to manage from the outside and trying to manipulate and control how you look like. I think a lot of women exhaust their energies when it comes to their physical appearance. And don't get me wrong, it's important, but feeling and being healthy, this is what I learned from my dad, by the way, is what makes you shine. A full, shiny hair is beautiful, but it's also a sign of health. Curves are a sign of health. Being too skinny is not a sign of health, and being overweight is also not a sign of health. I think we are attracted to health. And then the awesome thing about it at the same time is not to be fanatic about it. Yeah, to not go crazy about health, to know a balance, to have your cheat days, to have your chocolate, your candy, but to work out and to enjoy healthy foods at the same time. Everything in moderation. What a man is attracted to is a woman who can listen. I mentioned it at the beginning here. A woman who got her shit together, knows how to manage her feelings and her life, and a woman who can hold space for the man in her life, where he can express himself and kind of be guided back to his soul and his heart. Too often society and women are pressuring men to be a certain way, and this in turn doesn't allow them to feel weak at times and to have a shit day or a shit phase. I'm working closely with people from Kenya right now. The suicide is just, very common on a daily basis. There's numbers rising. Mental health is declining. Violence is skyrocketing. And all this among men. They live under high pressure. In Kenya, you only get certain jobs, a specific, good position in society if you are married. So this results in, kind of loveless marriages. And what I'm trying to do here with my podcast, what my vision is that I kind of wake people up, but also at the same time guide them back to their hearts. Because all too often we are too ego-driven, too head-driven. We try to control and influence way too much, and we don't listen to our heart anymore. So a woman that is capable of listening to her heart, her intuition, is deeply inspiring for a man. She can bring him home to his own heart. At the same time, he is protecting her, not because she's weak, but because she's so endlessly precious. And he's making sure that she has everything she needs in order to be in balance. But I feel we're kind of unlearned what it means to be a woman in a relationship. There's very business-driven women out there, and it's very cool, it's awesome how much they get done and how high they climb up that ladder. But if they're seeking a romantic relationship where they feel loved and appreciated and sexy, they have to learn to go back to the soft feminine energy. You cannot be in a relationship with a man if you're trying to connect. If you're trying to compete with him at all times, when it comes to conversations, when it comes to politics, when it comes to how things should be done in the household and so on. If you're constantly an opponent to your man, you cannot expect him to be a decent lover. You have to surrender to the masculine and not be fearful of the masculine. We have to trust the masculine again. We have to trust that he's not going to try to control us, to dominate us. He's not going to be jealous. He's going to look at you with kind eyes and wants you to be your best version, wants you to shine, wants to deeply connect with you. I want to dissolve these power games that are happening between men and women right now. I feel they're not serving us anymore, and they never have. They destroy relationships over time. A man wants to have a healthy woman at his side. He wants to know that she is a safe space where somebody is listening to him, where he can express himself. A man needs a woman who is independent but also interdependent. It is a give and take, a constant give and take. You take each other as parts of yourself. When the other is hurting, you are hurting. When the other is thriving, you are thriving. You support each other, but don't use each other as crutches. You lift each other up. You call each other out on bullshit. And you help each other to grow. You allow each other to change. Because change is a given in life. It is so important that we support men who embrace more and more their feminine side, expressing themselves and wanting to be themselves more, because under patriarchy, they suffered just as much as the women that were suppressed. We have to be there for our men, and we have to fear masculinity less. We have to trust masculinity again. And we have to allow femininity again. This won't be the last episode that I will be talking about men and women. Trust me, I'm passionate about this. And I hope I was bringing you value to your life today and insights, or maybe an angle, a new angle. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for listening. If you have questions, if you have episode requests, never hesitate to message me on Facebook or Instagram. If you're new to this podcast, make sure to subscribe. And if you like my podcast, if you appreciate my work, please leave me a 5-star rating and a review. I would appreciate this so much. Until next time, take care.